Two former Big East teams playing each other now in two different conferences. We'll get to the preview in just a moment, as well as a special offer for you if you want to join me for 7 days. We'll tell you about that a little bit later on in the video. But of course, you're here to see analysis on Cincinnati and Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, a pretty nice favorite, 8 points here. The total's 48.5. And it's really hard to kind of figure out these two teams, at least based off of their first week. Cincinnati beat Eastern Kentucky 66-13. Emory Jones had 5 touchdown passes. I don't think he's going to do that again. Pittsburgh knocked off Wofford 45-7. So both teams did what they were supposed to against an FCS opponent. Now they are playing each other. And I think this is the place that you finally figure out that Cincinnati loses a couple of pieces from last year's defense, especially on the back end. Pittsburgh, as I've always said during the previews in the preseason, Pittsburgh's kind of like a ninja. You never really expect it. They don't have a ton of stars, name brands, things like that on their team, but they're just so solid as a unit here. I'm not necessarily looking at the side here, but I'm looking at the Pittsburgh team total over when it comes out, maybe around a 27.5, anything lower than that, certainly. I think Pittsburgh's going to put up some points on Cincinnati. I do not expect the Bearcats to do so as much on Pittsburgh, so certainly we're looking at that. The one other key factor here, the backyard brawl is up next for Pittsburgh, so maybe they pull back a little bit later on if they're up big. We'll certainly see what happens when it comes to that. Talked about that offer in the beginning. Here it is. MJ7 gets you $30 off my all-access 7-day pass for just $44. You can find it at sportsmemo.com. Running really hot. Over a month now in Major League Baseball. NFL's coming up, the Lions and the Chiefs, as well as a full Week 1 slate. Oh, yeah, and college football. You can get all those picks for just $44 using the promo code MJ7 for a 7-day all-access pass. So check me out on sportsmemo.com and check out the videos that are coming up next. Other game previews for this weekend in Week 2 of college football. Mid-Major Matt, signing off.